If you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to it like a podcast where you're going to want to. We got snow in the forecast. It's coming. Colorado's going to get its first snowstorm. I'm really excited. Some areas are going to get a ton of snow. Some areas are going to get okay snow. But really, this is what we need to jumpstart the season. Hopefully get us open in October and not in November. So excited for the snow that's coming our way. So be ready for that. Cat sleep. Cat, what up? Bucket, hello. What's up, guys? So yeah, if you're listening to this not like a podcast, also, or not, if you're listening to this not live and like a podcast, I am headed to Ruka, Finland, very soon in November as well. So if you're in Finland and in the area, come rip with me. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm going out there with a new sponsor. I'm gonna be announcing all that stuff on Monday. A bunch of cool stuff happening on Monday. Live stream on Tuesday. So be ready for that. AJ, how we doing? Kukola, how we doing? Dawson, of course, is here. Yeah, sorry, this live stream is a little later than normal, so we probably have a lot of people listen to it like a podcast. But I've been working my butt off getting the camper put away for the summer. I accidentally, I was winterizing the camper. Thought I was got done winterizing it. I was like sick. Let's go inside, guys. This was yesterday. Left the door open to the camper. Go in there today. Get it all ready, finalized, back it up. I'm literally like about to get out of the camper for the last time all winter long. My wife points at something on the bed. I move something. Raccoon. A raccoon got in our camper. And let's just say I had a fun little adventure with a raccoon. Got him out of the camper, but I almost locked him in the camper for the winter. That would have been a disaster. Either he would have got out or we would have had a very stinky camper situation and probably very damaged. But thankfully that all let my boy stay in the camper, right? He was like, dude, I found this nice cozy bed. This place is legit. I'm sleeping here this winter. Yeah, that was a close call, but camper's put away now for the winter, which is sick. I got the snowmobile. I flip them, so like the camper is now tucked away. The snowmobile is now pulled to the front. Dude, my nose is like, sorry, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, we're trying to adjust my heater situation. I'm like, it's cold in my office, but it's not. We got snow coming. It's like I want this heater going, but I don't need it like on me. Tyler, how we doing? Drew, what's up? Cameron says, dude, I work at an RV dealer. We just had someone eat the floor studs completely gone like a beaver, but we are nowhere near water. That's so crazy, Cameron. That's cool that you work at an RV dealer though. 24 view. That's our next upgrade one day. We'd love to get a 24 view. Thank you so much. Tissue? Oh, you rock. I'm cold. Chris James! I'm excited to see Chris. Oh, big announcement. Trailer Tom is having a live premiere up here in Summit County on the 20th, Sunday the 20th. If you guys want to come and check out his new movie. It's a documentary about getting first chairs here in Colorado. So be ready for that. Chris James did a lot of work for that as well. So Roman Dog is typing on the computer or the phone. Did we talk weather yet? When are we getting snow? When do I need to change the snow tires? Brett, you got a second before you, but you got to get done this week because I'm pulling it up now. Two seconds. All right, so on next Friday the, what is that? 19th. A Basin's going to start getting snow. It's going to snow Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Collectively, A Basin should get 5 inches of snow. The big winner of this snowfall is going to be Silverton, who's going to get snow Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They're pulling in 8 inches of snow. Winter Park's supposed to get 6 inches, which will help them get open. Copper's getting 4, Cooper's getting 3, Breck's getting 4. Purgatory is supposed to get 5 in this storm cycle. So roughly about 5 inches across the board for everybody. It's a good way to start the season. And then obviously these places that got their snow guns ready, they're going to be able to blow the entire time that it's snowing. And then if the weather stays cool, it's going to just keep stacking. And then my prediction, I was thinking the 18th. However, it's been so warm. So it's very similar to last year. 18th is not going to be opening. 25th is a possibility. Oh, so it's the 18th is when the snow shows up. It's Friday the 18th. So if we get the 5 inches plus like some colder weathers, there's a chance the 25th Keystone. What is? I didn't see Steamboat. Oh, Steamboat's only supposed to get 2. Rope Creek's only supposed to get 4. Hey, we gotta go to Silverton, Chris, and do some split boarding for early season turns. Ride that 8 inches in some of the rockiest and gnarliest. Angel Fire's getting 7 inches. What? Let's go. Andrew, I've been good, man. Other than having the raccoon in my camper today, but I've been good. I'm coming to Breck the first time in December. Super stoked. You're going to have a blast. Breckenridge is incredible. By the way, guys, we have 45 people here. So, 1, everyone liked the video, but 2, drop questions about skiing, snowboarding, the weather,
Daddy,
anything you got. What's up, dude?
Sorry I messed up the talk, but which one is capture the flag?
Capture the flag?
Yeah.
Objective is what it's called. Mom will have to read it for you, but it's called objective.
Okay.
Killington got 3 inches of snow at 14,000 feet. Let's go, Killington. When's the snow? It starts on the 18th. North Carolina says November 25th-ish. Let's go, North Carolina. Did you guys see my video talking about all the regions in the United States and like rating them and what they kind of have? So we got some North Carolina videos and clips posted on the channel yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Romeo came in. He was trying to play Capture the Flag in Halo. He wanted to know what game type to play. What's the best beginner snowboard binding angle? I would say if you're like very, very beginner, having something somewhat neutral, because you might not know which direction you want to go down the mountain. So something that's like maybe like 12-12, which is also what I ride. But once you figure out the direction that you do want to snowboard, that back foot you can bring in and you could do like 12-6 or like 15-6 or 15-3. If you're not doing any switch riding, you don't need to have your back foot super ducked out. 9, -9, that's not a bad stance. I used to be a little straight like that. I'm a little more ducked out now. So I needed some water. How did the Alps get so much snow already? Mother Nature, she does what she wants. It said just rain in Durango? I'm pretty sure it said Purgatory is supposed to get 5 inches. I mean, Purgatory is a lot further away than Durango. And it's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. But your ski resort's going to get 5 inches. I have been to a little bit of the Alps, and I also love what I have seen and ridden. They were incredible. I'm really excited to go to Finland in November, early November, to Ruka, Finland, which is already opened. They opened on the 4th, which is wild. So yeah, I'm excited to go up to Finland. That would be the most north I've ever been. And because I'm pretty sure we're going to be higher than more north than we were in Alaska. So I'll have to double check that on the map. Yeah, I'm pretty positive we'll be more north than I was when I was in Alaska. Crazy. What's the best price to buy a snowboard pants? It's very costly now, like 300. Is it worth it? Some pants can be worth it. It depends on your cold tolerance. There are some pretty solid snowboard pants that are just shells that you can get for around like $70, but they're they're just a shell. So they're not very warm. So you have to layer up on those colder days. If you want like insulated layers, a bunch of the hoopla, things like that, it does start to get a little bit more pricey. And then a lot of it depends too on your style. Some of the, I mean, you can go cheap Walmart pants if you don't care about style. Those you can get for pretty cheap, or you can go like sometimes the cheaper snowboard pants are kind of more gangster, if you know what I mean. So plenty of ways. I ducked toes pointed towards or away from each other. Sorry. Pretentious here. Being super ducked out, they refer to it like this. I think this is pigeon-toed. This is ducked out when you're, so this is like feet straight, ducked out, pigeon-toed. Something like that. Has Keystone started making snow yet? I haven't seen anything from Keystone on socials about making snow, but when they want to go, they can crank. Do you have any low-calorie meals to try that are actually good? I'm trying a calorie deficit, but I'm having a hard time finding meals. Oatmeal for breakfast. If you're going for a calorie deficit, what I found is you need a really hearty breakfast that's low calorie. That really sets you up for the day. So oatmeal with raisins. I used almond milk and put some honey in it with a little bit of hello, princess.
Open it.
No. You're supposed to be in bed. What are you doing?
I want you to open it.
I'm not opening this right now. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay?
Daddy,
Does Mom know you came in here?
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to be going to bed. Cinnamon. Ground cinnamon. Hello. And then your day starts off really well. Then for lunch, tuna wrap. Tuna is like one of your super clutch.
In my camper.
There was a raccoon in your camper?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You didn't even get to see him.
Yeah.
It's so funny though that you are out here telling everyone about the raccoon that got in our camper.
Yeah.
You look like me.
Yes, I do.
But I got him. You're way more pretty than Daddy is.
Booyah!
Booyah!
Daddy,
Yes.
how many the best is at?
Is Bristol 3 now? Yeah, she's 3. Are you gonna go snowboarding with Dad this year?
Yeah, I can't skateboarding.
You can't skateboard yet?
Yeah, I can't.
It bugs you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it made me fall.
Yeah, you fall when you skateboard.
Yeah, I can't.
Falling's a part of the sport. You'll get it. You'll get better.
I can't.
All right, go find Mom.
No, I want to stay here.
You crack me up.
What am I meant to read?
Oh, you're so adorable.
What am you doing, Mommy cup?
Yep, that's Mommy's cup.
Daddy, I need.
I love hello. I love my kiddos, and I don't mind them coming and saying hi on the streams, but man, I think you misspelled the title, did I? Happens.
Daddy, Nancy is so hard.
Fancy Nancy is so hard.
Yeah. Daddy, want to see the pups? Daddy, I want you to do it. Daddy, come on. What's that sound? Then what that sound?
There's no in Colorado's forecast. There we go. Fixed it. Thank you. I don't know what that sound was. Okay. Sorry, Bristol's been distracting me. Can you grab her? She's supposed to be in bed.
What are you doing?
She wants to open this. I don't know why.
I'm not opening that right now.
Come on. I told you not right now. You're supposed to be in bed, sugar.
Wait, how'd you sneak out here?
I told you she wasn't supposed to be here.
How'd you get out here?
Oh, myself.
You did it all yourself?
Yeah.
Come on.
She's so hilarious, dude.
What?
Her personality's coming in. I love it. Okay. What I was saying is if you want to put yourself in a calorie deficit and find success, for me, low calorie, hearty breakfast like oatmeal would really kind of get me going. And then if I wanted to have something low calorie for lunch, I would do something like a tuna wrap with a low, so it's like you get those pre-made packets of tuna for like 110 calories, and then a low calorie tortilla, which comes in around like 70 calories. And then you're coming at like, you could put like lettuce, which is like basically no calories, tomatoes, which is basically no calories, and eat that to get you through lunch. Then all of a sudden, like you're reaching dinner time and you've only eaten like 500, 600 calories. And if you're doing like an 800 calorie, if you're doing like an 1800 calorie day limit, then that really like sets you up for like a 1,000 calorie dinner. So ideally, even if you eat really good at dinner, you're probably not going to eat 1,000 calories. So then you can maybe get like a protein bar in there, other snacks, things like that. So yeah, I would say do your best to eat like lower calories in the morning, and then you just can have a really good dinner. But also, like if you are counting calories or going a calorie deficit, one of the biggest things to do is eat whole foods. The less processed the food is, the lower the calorie depth or the calorie amount it's going to be as well. So sorry, Bristol came in and threw me off completely. Someone said Ruka, that place is rad. I've never even really heard of it till now, but apparently it's gorgeous. I cannot wait to get out to Ruka and make some content with the new sponsor. Jason, what's up? How's Breck there every Thanksgiving? It's hit or miss. It depends on how much snow we get. It can be really rad and a lot open, or it can be super busy and crazy. Day Job Shredder coming in with the $3 Fox donation. What's up, dude? Thanks for the first donation of the stream. Of course, those $3 super duper help. I kind of fell behind in the chat, by the way, guys. So if you don't want to wait around for me to answer your question, you can just drop a donation and I go directly to them. I also have Venmo and Streamlabs posted, and I do read those out loud as well and go directly to them. So Day Job, dude, thank you for the $3, which Day Job has been going to infinity slopes and snowboarding, which is so rad, which reminds me that we are doing a rail jam, a meat and wax rail jam. So we've always done the meat and wax. This is our 7th annual rail jam or meat and wax. And then we're doing the rail jam November 23rd. Save the date. We're doing a rail jam. We're giving away a pair of Clue bindings at the event period. So you don't actually have to do the rail jam, but we're giving away a pair of bindings at the event. Big shout out to Clue, my sponsor. I'm actually rocking their hat for giving us a pair of bindings to give away at the event, as well as we'll have clues there for people to demo. I'm hoping to have a custom snowboard made for the rail jam, as well as other prizes. Kuno Optics is going to have a bunch of goggles there for giveaways for the rail jam and for not the rail jam. It's going to be a super incredible, rad event that you're not going to want to miss. You're going to want to be there. Come say hi to me. Come get your Michael, the ski doctor, will be there tuning up your guys' gear. So that is November 23rd. You're not going to want to miss the event. When you come back to Idaho, I don't know. I need to get there. I would love to get out to Loon for sure. I now have a place I can stay on the East Coast, which would be really rad. You coming to Hood before summer this year? I don't think so. We kind of did that last year. We didn't score in the sense of I didn't get to ride all the resorts that I wanted to. But we gotta go to other places. The Crayson crew, Wesley, what's up, man? How's the new board? You get it yet? Seven Springs on your trip list. Right now, there's 3 places that are truly locked in. First week of February, we're hitting Southern California. We're knocking out all of the Southern California ones, which then knocks out the entire Southern West Coast, which will be huge. We're doing that in February. In November, I'm going to Finland. And in January, I'm going to Austria again. And that leaves me with 2 to 3 other possible trips this season. I do think we got to hit the East Coast again. Obviously, I want to get into the Midwest, but also we got to go west, like higher west as well. So I don't have everything dialed in exactly. There are 2 resorts in Colorado that I'm going to knock off this season. And so, yes. I will make an announcement. I know I mentioned like, oh, you can check out the calendar, see where I'm riding this upcoming season, and there's nothing on it right now. And people are like, what? Where's the calendar? And I'm like, hold on. I got to get Kenny to swap it to my Gmail first off. And then I got to put in some dates. I want to go to Whistler in April. I would love a Whistler trip for around my birthday time. What are the chances of snow in Colorado on Halloween? Pretty good, but I don't know. I don't have the forecast out that far, but I'm hoping the resort's open before Halloween because last year I got this really rad costume. I'm not a big fan of dressing up in costumes and shredding, but I did it with the Grinch and it has done extremely well. So I guess to say I got a pretty rad character for Halloween, but we need to be on quality snow before. I know what I need to do, but we'll make it happen. Dean, how we doing? I'm recovering from a second back surgery in 4 months. We will be there. Dude, Nathan, I'm so sorry, dude. I hope that recovery is going smooth. Recovering from a broken ankle, hoping to be back by January. Dude, I'm so sorry about I twisted my ankle, didn't break it. Some people said a sprained ankle could be worse than a break. I don't know if that's true or not. Either way, I'm super sorry about your broken ankle, and I hope it recovers because I'm still having crazy ankle issues. So I can only imagine the pain that you are in. So I hope you feel quick. I hope I can make it to summer camp this year, trying to save the money. Let's go, day job. We want you there, man. You've been putting in the work. Durango here. I was there the day you came to Purgatory last season, planning on hitting up Purgatory this season. If the opportunity presents itself, Purgatory is pretty far away from me. By pretty far, I mean like really, 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 really far away from me. So I could go all the way to Utah and ride in Salt Lake for the same amount of drive it would take me to get to Purgatory. So I could also go to Jackson Hole. So it's kind of like I should probably hit. I don't know. I don't want to say no if the opportunities present themselves. How much snow is expected in Colorado? So starting on the, what's it called? The 18th, we're going to start seeing some snow up to 5 inches over the next 3 days. The 18th, 19th, and 20th. Sorry, guys. I'm normally going to bed around this time, so I will be yawning. I'm doing my best. I got the new flavored Monster. Ultra Vice Guava. I know a lot of people give me, stop drinking Monsters, they're going to kill you. I know. Everyone's got their vice. I've never smoked anything, but I do drink energy drinks. Hey, JB, excited to hang at Infinity Slopes. Any tips on recovery when your knees and joints are feeling rough? Ooh, great question, Day Job. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, dude. Always dropping the donos. Appreciate you, brother. What I like to do, because it is true, like I wake up some days and I'm like, did I get hit by a car? Like, ugh. when I wake up and I'm like, my body hurts, the first thing I do is I immediately go get in the bathtub and I throw in some Epsom salt. So bath with the Epsom salt. Some people do the cold plunge. I don't have a cold plunge. I don't do that life yet. It's gonna happen. Then getting the body moving. Motion is the lotion. So when you're feeling sore and tight and everything like that, the best thing you can do is go move. Whether that's like jump on a stationary bike, you start pedaling, get on your treadmill, go for a walk, move your body, and that's going to definitely help those joints from feeling rough and sore. But I do also think the baths, which I'm a small person, so that does help. So if you have like a hot tub or something bigger, that will help a bunch. I made a whole video on like the recovery aspect that I do. Obviously, if it's just like a single joint, let's say like your elbow or your ankle, you can ice that specific spot, heat that specific spot, put some CBD cream on that specific spot. A lot of things like that will help improve those soreness and things like that. So personally, I think lotion is the lotion and it helps out a bunch. Wife broke her foot, was supposed to be her comeback this year, pregnant for 5 seasons, and she broke her foot. How'd she do that? Wesley, tell her I hope she heals soon. My injury is, it's weird. When I'm doing things, it feels 100%. When I'm snowboarding, when I'm doing things, I feel great. When I'm just chilling or laying in bed or trying to sleep or sitting here, or if I like try to stretch, my ankle hurts so bad. It's like uncomfortable. But when I'm like moving and doing things, it feels so much better. So oh no, you're not gonna have the new board before the season starts. That's a bummer. More serious question: what does camp cost? I would potentially cost less because I live in Portland. You can do coaching only if you want for camp, which would be you just show up for the day of riding and get coached, and we would handle that like just through messages, and that price, I don't have an exact price on what that would be yet, but we can do coaching only for sure if you live in Portland. But if you want to come be a part of the all-inclusive camp, then it would be the normal price, and you can come stay in the camp house. We'll drive you to the mountain each day. Obviously, we're going to coach you. We're going to film you. We're going to still make the vlogs of each day. And then we do the video breakdown, which is the coaching in the house, all the events and all the activities that we do at the camp house as well. So right now, the cost for camp is $2,500 or $2,750. It could go up, and the reason why I say that is the pricing for the price for lift tickets went up this last season. The season pass, cost is going up. So that's been my price for the last 3 camps. So this would be the 4th camp at that price, and I'd like to keep it at that price, but sadly everything else is getting more expensive. Food, places to stay, things like that. So if you want to guarantee your camp spot at $2,750, book it now. It is available on the website as we speak. So a lot of people always ask, like, can you do camp early, or can I sign up early? And you totally can. Also, if you want to do camp and you need to do a payment plan, we can handle that as well. You just got to shoot me an email about that, which my email's in the description. But there's the link for camp if you want to check it out. I am also highly contemplating putting together a winter camp. We tried one last year and it fell through. We didn't have enough people sign up for it. But I think I have a great way of doing it this year in Summit County, where I live, where we go ride my mountains that I know like the back of my hand, and I give you the ultimate locals experience up here in Summit County. I've lived here for 15 years. I'm going to my 16th season riding these mountains. So it's going to be the ultimate day at A Basin, the ultimate day at Keystone, the ultimate day at Breckenridge, and probably the ultimate day at A Basin, Keystone, Breck. Might be a 3-day camp, maybe a 4-day camp, but it would also be all inclusive as well. and we're only going to take 5 spots for that. Pretty positive. Only going to take 5 spots. Potential ability to ride the backyard park, but that would be not a part of the camp and fully at your own risk, and I'd have to figure it out, but sign a waiver. But I gotta do a few things and mainly pick out the date for winter camp. But if I had to guess what would be the date for winter camp, as I sit here in this chair right now, the 9th through the 13th, maybe. We would ride Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or we could do it over the weekend. Like the 21st through the 23rd of February. And so it'd be really cool. The question everyone wants to know, will you be participating in No Shave November? I think I'll just do Mustache November. Half Cap King, that's a great question. I was going for the beard, and my daughter hated it. She was like, Dad, shave to your mustache. Like, look, Dad, like, get rid of your beard. You look like, she always said, you look like Cody. You look like Cody. I'm like, Bristol, stop. And then my wife digged it for a second, and then she was like, no, it's got to go. But we've, as a collective family, it was looking good. Thanks, Afkepping. The family has decided that Dad not only is not going to have a beard, but has to keep the mustache. Bristol loves the mustache. So, my daughter says the mustache has to stay. The wife is digging it. I'm digging it. I looked the same for so long. It's like, let's mix it up. Let's keep the stash going. And yeah, I'm excited for the looking a little older for a ski season. Yeah, I saw that price is up this season already. Yeah, Tyler. So, yeah, I want camp's price to stay the same, but just with the reality of everything, stuff has to increase, sadly. What would the price for winter camp, or would you do coaching only? Winter camp would be, it's not going to be coaching. So winter camp will be an experience-based camp. I would for sure do 5 all-inclusive spots. And I almost want to keep it at just the 5, because I could do 5 for the all-inclusive spots, and then you can come join certain days. And maybe we can do 1 day for come join the crew for the idea is, if it's got to, the idea, because if we do 5 inclusive spots, it's going to cost money, obviously. So people can fly here, stay. I'm going to feed them. I'm going to house them. I'm going to do all the transportation, all that type of stuff. And then the experience of going and riding and being in the videos and having fun. But if I let anyone come that's local, like, oh yeah, like you live in Colorado, just come ride with us. Like, then it takes away from the people that paid to be there. So there needs to be a gap of well, you can only be here if you pay, but also if I let 50 people show up, that really waters down the experience. So by keeping it small, keeping it, the first 5 people that show up are going to get the raddest day on the mountain. And let's be real, that's already a large crew. And then it'd be me, a filmer, and then probably the crew, maybe another hand, another homie, to kind of I can lead the group. Someone's filming, someone's tailing the group, because we're going to go do mountain stuff, the rad stuff. So, I hope that makes sense, Dawson. And so, yeah. You and David Jones should collab again like the old days. First, he's got to come to Colorado. He came last season. And I went out to dinner with him. So David's the man. Super proud of that kid. Does a split board feel different than a regular board? when you're riding it a little bit, I mean, it's cut in half, so there's a little bit of the torsional flex is totally different on a split board. But, by the way, Roberto, hello. Split boards are amazing. They'll get you where you need to be and take you to some of the raddest lines. I love split boarding. Can you stream snowboarding sometime? I have. It doesn't do as well as like me sitting here talking to you guys. So we'll see. If I come to camp, will you teach me to hit my first backflip? Day job, you know I will, man. I've taught Nico. Nico flips everything now. I taught Nico his first backflip. So yeah, you come. I'll build you a backflip jump at summer camp if you want to come. Summer camp's the time to do backflip. Winter camp will not be a backflip camp. Well, it's not a coaching camp. I can't coach on these ski resorts. We can just go ride as friends and bring the camera. It's just going to be experience based, and like we'll just go ride my thing. So really, the payment is for winter camp will be for the amenities, and then we're gonna go ride as friends. Hey, I sent those videos on. Okay, Ian, I saw the first ones. I will check out the other videos, my man. No issue on the delay either. So I will try to get those DMs tomorrow. Not tonight. It's already late on my time. So Ian, I'll check that out for you tomorrow. And it definitely looked like something fishy was going on. So I will, hopefully the things I asked you for will solve that. There is a rat boy in the chat. There's that Nico. Nico's coming to the Rail Jam, by the way, guys. Nico will be reffing the Rail Jam. So if you want to win, so the way I'm thinking the Rail Jam is going to go is we're going to have one big prize for the Rail Jam. But if you do something rad at the Rail Jam, you're going to be able to get some swag. And that will be up to Nico discretion. And when I say something rad, let's say all you can do is 50-50. Well, if you get your first 50-50, boom, that's so rad. Here's a pair of goggles, something like that. That's what I'm hoping. Obviously, my rad sponsors like Clue and Kuno and a bunch of other rad people are putting up a lot. Also, Infinity Slopes was saying they were going to let people demo the carpet. And they might have like one of their carpet treadmill snowboard things running, so you can quickly get in and do run some demos and things like that. We should have a food truck there as well. So food truck to eat. Ski Doctor will be there to tune up your guys' skis and snowboards, and then we'll be doing the Rail Jam, so you actually get to ride the drop into the feature if you want to ride that. If you just want to come and hang out, be a part of the festivities, we'll have merch there for sale as well. Other brands there, and so I think it's gonna be a blast. I think a ton of people are gonna show up, and it's a way to come meet the crew like me, Nico, Cody will be there, Ski Doc will be there. I'm sure I can get Nate and a bunch of other people to show up and hang out, and Day Job Shredder's gonna be there. What other reason do you need to come? I went to Bryan Head in southern Utah during spring break. No joke, had a pow day every day, like 6 days straight. That is so rad. My dream is like to rotate. Pow day, park day. Pow day, park day. Pow day, park day. Pow day, park day. I don't want like 5 pow days in a row, because then I'm like, more pow. I could do 2 pow days in a row. I could also do like 2 like park days in a row, but I like rotating them. Is there a buy-in price for the Rail Jam? Or if I fly across the country, am I good? You just show up, you can ride it. Yeah, I'm not doing a buy-in for the Rail Jam. Unless we wanted to do prize money. And that might be something, I didn't, when I announced that we're doing a Rail Jam, it's going to be like first come, not first come, but we, I haven't fully decided yet, but it might be snowboarder only Rail Jam. But then I'm like, yo, we're gonna be tossing things to people and let the skiers come and rip too. So I want everyone to feel included and welcome. So I don't know. we're still ironing out some details, but the date is set. Britt, hello. I'm just happily watching these snow prediction totals go up right now, right? Isn't that sick? We got a ton of snow coming. Just wanted to poop in. Not joking, Nico. Just wanted to pop in. See you at the jam. Thanks for jumping in, Nico. We're excited, dude. Dude, I think everyone's sick of waiting for the mountains to open. The hype's getting real. My socials are starting to blow up. It helps that I've been posting a ton on short form, which helps. And I saw that Killington had 3 inches. It's time to go shred Killington. More snow coming. Sorry, Owen, that you guys aren't getting any snow for about another month. If the kids and Bobby come out east, then the family is welcome to stay at our pad while JB tours the northeast. Roberto, I appreciate it. Sadly, with the current price of plane tickets, the family's stuck to drive trips only. Yeah. Maybe one day traveling will be cheap again. I just miss COVID travel time. Getting plane tickets for like $70. It was so nice. I mean, when I went to Virginia, our plane ticket was pretty decent. I've seen some pretty decent plane tickets out there. You can get like a $200 flight. I will. Say hi to the kiddos, Wesley. Roman's ready to shred, dude. He keeps talking about it. Tell me what tricks he wants to learn this year. I'm like, yes, dude. Want to try Amtrak? What's Amtrak? Cover was the best round trips for $40. Dude, no joke. I was getting like one ways to. I remember one time I flew to Minnesota to a homie's house. It was like, yeah, like $40 to fly out there. And then I rode back with him to Colorado, which was sick. Any recommendations on earbuds under the balaclava? I do have some. And I've worked with a decent amount of headphone brands, and the one that I've been using recently is how do I want to say this? So I've been rocking the Cardo system, which is like a walkie-talkie system, but you also can listen to your music that way. So that's what I've been rocking. That's not really under your balaclava. It's more like it goes into your ear pads. I personally, for just earbuds right now, I'm using the AirPods, but I use the JBL. I'm literally looking at the case right now. I just can't see the name. I forgot the name. And then last year I reviewed the Tozo. So I've worked with JBL, Tozo in the past. I've also worked with a couple other earbud plans, but right now, personally, when I ride, I'm either rocking the Cardo system or a pair of Apple Buds. Travis, tell your dad hello. I'm tempted to fly to Alberta for Banff. Flights aren't that bad. Is Banff already open? Would not be surprised if we see or hear some people getting their first turns next week's snow. I'm gonna try and get in some snow next weekend. Owen and Ratify, I definitely want to try and get out to the Midwest this year. Bring Shelby too. Shelby dog she likes to be in the camper, but she hates traveling. She definitely hates meeting new people. She's a COVID dog, so she's so skittish. It kills me. When do you think Keystone will open up? My prediction is still where are we at? 25th. I think that weekend is when the resorts are going to open up. Ayo. Beacon, yeah, the goal is to be there for first day. I say goal because if opening day is on Halloween, I got to pick my kiddos over opening day, sadly. Ooh, Jason, really, dude? Hi, Jason. Jason just dropped a $25 Venmo donation. Thank you so much for the donation, Jason. Once again, guys, we have Venmo and Streamlabs as an option for donations. For if you want to drop a big donation like Jason did, I get 100% of that donation if you use those. Or you can do Super Chat. Never complained about Super Chats, but YouTube will take 30% of it. Jason said, give a sticker away. So I'm going to grab a sticker real quick. What color sticker? Let's do hot pink. Bam. Hot pink sticker giveaway. Anybody have hot pink fit their fit? Mid-November, the season really begins. Do you like the NBHD Nick? Is that the guy off of Epidemic Sounds? Ratify? Because he's got decent songs for the YouTube edits. I'm a skier, but I want to switch to snowboarding. Should I buy a used board or just rent it for the first season? I mean, depending on how many times you're going to go out, but if you've never snowboarded it at all, I would just rent for your first time. And if you like it, then consider getting something used, something that you don't got to go crazy for your first ever snowboard. And as you get better, you can then upgrade. Wouldn't go with the fit, but would look dope on the all black Jones. All right, Tyler, you got it. Tyler, you won the sticker. You need to email me your full name, your address, and put pink sticker. My email's in the description. I'm going to throw it in the chat for you as well. Shoot me that email. If you're not, I think you are an adult. But if you're not an adult, make sure your parents are cool with it. And big shout out to Jason for donating a sticker to give away on the live stream. We haven't done that in a minute. So Jason, you the man. And then Evan rolling in on Venmo as well. Dude, Evan, thank you so much for the $15 donation. Dude, you rock. Just got a Capita Navigator for the Deep POW. Starting to develop a quiver. Isn't it fun, Evan, when you start getting your first quiver? Because you might have like your first snowboard. That might be like a twin shape. And then you get your second snowboard, which is like better than your first one. And you rock that. But once you're like, oh, wait, I'm going to get a POW board. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I got this little park board. I got this all mountain board. All of a sudden you're like, I have 40 snowboards, which is my issue. Yeah, you get a full quiver going, Evan, dude. Congrats, dude. That's so sick. Keep ripping. I don't know if you guys saw the snowboard caddy. We literally put an entire quiver of snowboards in a garbage can and brought it on the mountain, and it was really rad. I got a new board 2 days ago, yesterday. It's a blank snowboard. There's nothing on it. It's completely blank. I've rode blank boards in the past. These dudes are awesome. Send it out. Not like a sponsor, but I mean, they sent me the board for free. Really rad company, really rad dudes. And if you buy a blank board right now and you use code Buckhouse Skate, you will get a free skateboard or snurfer or longboard with your order. I like the blue base right now. Honestly, it's kind of pops. We'll throw some Evolution stickers all over this thing, obviously. So much room for stickers, right? And yeah, blank boards are really rad. and maybe they sent me a snowboard to give to a kid that like needed a deck. Like really incredible people at Blank Boards, and so we hooked this kid up with an entire snowboard setup. I'm gonna find that video, and I'm gonna share it as a community post. This video has not done as well as I thought it would. Not that I know I wasn't doing charity for video to go viral or anything like that, but I just assumed that this would go do well. Has not. But I'm gonna share my community post. I'll throw it in the chat too. You guys can click on it. But check this video out. Boom. But Blank Boards is the one that hooked us up with the deck to give to this kid. So, which is huge, dude. Full brand new snowboard for a kid. Wait till you see what this little dude was ripping. I've seen really good things on YouTube about Mount Bohemia in Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's one of the big boys of the Midwest ski areas. That's where I want to go. Michigan and the Midwest got obliterated with no snow last year, so we canceled that trip. So hopefully we can do that. Tyler, you may be older, but do you support a stash better than Johnathan? I feel bad. In a way, I'm encroaching on Chris James's style, the mustache style, but the stash is here to stay for now, guys. Do you consider visiting northern Finland ski resorts like Levi? Renee, I'm going to Ruka in November. So I'm really excited to go experience Finland for the first time. I've never heard of Levi. I'm going to search it now, though, because I'm super interested. I'm going to search it right now. And the cool thing about going to Finland is we're leaving the US and we're going to London. So I get to go to London for the first time. And then from London to Finland. So it's going to be a crazy, like the fact that I got these sponsors that are not only paying me to rep their brands, but then they're flying me to different countries and things like, I'm so blessed, dude. I cannot believe. I've always dreamt and I was like, yo, this is going to happen one day. Now it's actually happening and it's like, what? It's crazy. My wife's like, yay, Johnathan. You get to do all the fun things. I'm like, I'm working, I swear. It's really hard to convince a sponsor, though, to like pack up the whole family. It's not going to happen. Blank board. So I haven't rode this board yet. It's a different shape. Basically, it's fully different than the last one I rocked. And they're saying if I love the board, that I could do a pre-order for, like we could do it pretty early in the season, do a pre-order, like 200 boards or something. Obviously, everyone can sign up for the pre-order, and then we could drop a custom Johnathan Buckhouse snowboard with blank boards. Could be really rad. Once again, I want to ride the board first, see if I like the board. Because if I'm not a big fan of it, or if it's like not a board I'm stoked on, I don't want to sell it to you guys. That's a big deal, obviously. So I'm excited to get on the board, see how it rides, and possible snowboard coming out. I do have a snowboard with my logo and everything on it. That's a pro model if you wanted to snag it. It's the Proteus transforming board. It can be any camber shape you want it to be. It's the raddest snowboard ever. But if you want like a traditional camber board, maybe we can run one with blank. Oh, I think I have it in the description of the video. I have everything in the description. Let's see. I need to put it there. But yes, this one. This is the camera changing profile. That stash though, still rocking with the style. Yeah, Jeremy, hasn't gotten nowhere yet. Backyard slope? Oh, we got it. I'm still looking to hire someone to come work the backyard park once a week, rank all the features. And get them ready for the season. I thought I saw a donation. But it didn't look like it came through correctly. So let me open this up. For some reason, I think Streamlabs might not be catching. Yeah, so Michael just dropped $4.20 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Michael, and said ski the East. Well, your $4.20 is going to help with that. Like donations, you guys snagging the Evolution stickers is how I fund all the traveling. So thank you to everyone that does snag the stickers. If you haven't grabbed a sticker for the upcoming season, you might have got a new helmet, got a new board, you got a blank board. We can get some stickers for you guys. If you want a custom sticker, this is literally like one of the last weeks to request a larger sticker for your snowboard or your car, because it's going to go to not being able to do anything custom. But there's the link for the stickers right there. This is a pink one I'm holding, but we have red, blue, green, bunch of other really rad colors. Snag your Evolution stickers before the season starts. You're not going to want to miss it. And then Renee says, I've been to Ruka. It's amazing. It's truly a winter wonderland. You won't find long slopes there, but if you're there at the right time, the scenery is something else. All right. I don't need a long slope. It looks like they built a really rad park. I mean, snowboarding in November. I mean, I do it here in Colorado, but it looks like, I mean, they're already opening like multiple runs right now. So I have a feeling their conditions are going to be better. And I'm going to be out there with a whole different company that I'm announcing on Monday. And it's going to be sick. The sash, it took a season to get used to, but now it's cranking. I actually grew one for this year's vacation to Cowboy Ranch in Upper State New York. Dude, Roberto, dude, I love it. Keep the stash. Let's have the winter of the stash. First year in the county, any backcountry recommendations other than Loveland Pass / Buffalo to check out this season? Chase. I try to not do backcountry recommendations because of obviously the dangers and everything like that. And if I'm like, yo, go do this, and then something bad happens. Dude, Jeremy, thanks for snagging an Evolution sticker. Let's go. We did it on the live stream. I hope that makes sense, Chase. You know what I'm saying? But just roughly, let's be real. Vail Pass is an incredible area, whether you have snowmobile or skinning. You have Coon Hill is a very popular spot, better than Loveland Pass. Loveland Pass is like the non-seasoned backcountry person's backcountry. Buffalo is basically turned into a ski resort at this point. It gets ridden so much. There is an ungodly amount of backcountry in Summit County. And so I'd encourage you to absolutely, if you're into it, explore it and go after it. If you haven't gotten your avalanche classes yet, don't have the proper gear, do that first. And I highly encourage you on that because Colorado is extremely dangerous for backcountry riding. Colorado snowpack is completely dangerous for 90% of the ski season, and then it finally opens up at the end of the year. So Chase, I'm all about, like, there's so many rad dudes here in Colorado that do so many rad lines. A lot of it's the risk that you're willing to take, things like that. But yeah, I try, but I think you understand, like with with this platform, I try not to be like, dude, guys, Coon Hill, it's amazing. Everybody come do this, because then all of a sudden someone goes up there and dies. I would feel horrible. So, but dude, get it, dude. Welcome to the county. Congratulations. That's huge. I hope you have a killer. We're gonna see each other when you see me. We can talk in person for sure. If anything, it'd be more rad to go do a mission together than me just recommend something. Jorthor, thanks for the $5 donation, man. Appreciate it. First ever donation. You rock. Praying Keystone is open on 25th. I think so. That's my thoughts. Hope you have a safe and amazing season. I appreciate that. Thanks for the $5 donation. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, Keystone, hopefully they open. Hope we have a killer season. I'm hyped. Where is your favorite hotel you've stayed at a resort? The best hotel that I've ever stayed at a resort would probably be... It's hard not to pick the Avon in Silverton, Colorado. It's like the most rustic, old school hostel. Fits the vibe of Silverton so hard, and you just feel like you're a miner. It's like the raddest thing. Normally when we travel, we go and stay at hotels, we like stay at the Super 8, 40 minutes away from the resort, and we just wake up early and go get it, save money on the hotel. I'll be at Keystone November 22nd. I don't care if it's 2 runs open. I'll be happy. Dude, I don't care if it's half a run open. I'm hyped when Keystone Army Basin opens up. So, JJ, you're going to love it. Ian, I've actually heard of people detuning their boards so they hit rails not to catch, but if you are not into making turns, tune up those edges. What did I miss that? How often should you get your board tuned? Honestly, I have mine an entire season and just waxed it myself. Hey, that's a great time to do it. Like Evan was saying, getting your edges sharpened at least like halfway through the season and then at the beginning of the season is not a bad move. You can hit a Michael the Ski Doctor. You'll be seeing Michael a lot this season. But the Ski Doctor is a great way to, he'll come tune up your edges, get them ready for the season. I know I have him do it at the beginning of the season and at midway through the season. I don't believe you need dull edges to ride rails, specifically at a ski resort. If you're doing street riding, then you don't want sharp edges. But at a ski resort, sharp edges, you're going to be fine. Waxing your own board is totally fine. That's all you need to do. Just slap some wax on it, start bombing it, or have the ski doc slap some wax on it. Just a heads up, I wouldn't recommend Ruka, Levi, or Northern Finland resorts early in the season without enough snow. Some tracks might not be open and they aren't all covered by snow. I appreciate that. Not sadly. Thankfully, this is a fully sponsored trip, so I didn't get to pick the destination. 2, I could show up and there could be like just shavings from an ice rink and I'd be hyped. And then 3, I'm just so thankful for the opportunity. So I really appreciate that. And yes, if I was doing this trip through my own budget, I would probably not be going this time of the year. However, the brand that I'm announcing on Monday, new sponsor of the channel, just wants to give us creators an opportunity to make content, but also help them make content early in the season. And that's where they picked. And I'm like, all right, Finland. It wasn't even on my radar as a country that I was going to go to, especially for snowboarding, but it's going down. The goal of riding a resort in every single country Mark it off the list. Finland, you're done. Or you're gonna be done. Who's also thinking New Zealand or Chile would be awesome late season trip? You're saying like right now? Let's go to New Zealand like right now? That is late season. Chris James, I don't think he's in the chat anymore. Talking heavily about a New Zealand trip. We gotta move some stickers to head out to New Zealand. So snag an Evolution sticker. We sold one on the live stream. But that's how I fund all the traveling, by the way, guys, is the Evolution sticker sales. So thank you to everyone that snags the stickers. Just hit your edges with the gummy stone every couple trips. Yeah, you can like feel your edge and you'll feel like burrs and bumps. That's when you could just take a gummy stone and rub it on those things, and that'll help improve your edges for sure. And then that if you are going to be riding a lot of ice, keeping those edges sharp. You don't want to over sharpen your edges though. You can definitely destroy your board by overly sharpening your edges. I used to do boxes with metal on them, but I don't do them anymore, especially don't do rails because my dad says they ruin my skis and I'm worried I'm going to fall off. Yeah, especially if you commit to ripping the steel, you're going to beat your gear up. I'm under the mindset of like, if I can get a season out of a snowboard, sick. Like it did its job. Got a new board and it seems kind of dry, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's because snowboards come with a factory wax, which is like a rubbed on wax, nothing crazy. If you want to have your board ready for the season, if it's brand new, wax it. Absolutely, give that thing a hot wax. You'll thank me later. But really good skis and I don't want to wreck the investment. Totally. I'm totally in a different, I can't speak to it because I'm blessed and I get sent free snowboards all the time and things like that. So like I will take any snowboard and go slide steel with it. However, if you get that like all mountain powder directional board, like your POW board, you don't want to hit steel with it, I totally understand. Snowboards aren't cheap anymore, dude. You used to be able to get snowboards for like $100. You're looking at like $600, $700 for a snowboard nowadays. If you want to keep that, if you want to baby that thing, I don't blame you. That being said, have a board you can just thrash though. You got to have the thrasher board that you're just like, it's rocky, whatever. Thankfully, that can be my main snowboard because of the position I'm in, thanks to you guys. So, if you ever see me being very mean to a snowboard, it's intentional. It's for the content. I also, at this point now, I have so many like rock boards. So. Alexander with a $5 Streamlabs donation. Thank you so much for the $5. Hi, I was wondering about the good lightweight helmet for snowboarding. Also, this will be my second year snowboarding. I love it. Just been eating it on jumps. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alexander. Jumps are tricky. It takes a minute to figure them out. My snowboard camp is a great place to progress on jumps a lot. That's in June, so that'll be after this season, but start that you're loving snowboarding, keep sending it. I do have a helmet that I recommend. I'm gonna throw it in the chat for you. Thanks for that $5 donation, by the way. This is the Smith Scout. It's the helmet that I use. I absolutely love it. It's a pretty reasonable priced helmet as well. And I hope it does the job for you. I've obliterated my head multiple times rocking this helmet and I'm still cooking. I only stutter a little bit. So the Smith Scout, that's my recommended helmet for a lightweight, not over the top, crazy helmet. That's the one. Nate Darkstar, what's up? So that you love the videos. Thanks for jumping on the stream. Any idea when Colorado resorts will open? Planning a trip from New Jersey next month. Next month for sure we'll have Colorado resorts open. I think November 20. What was it? Not November. October 25th. I think we'll get our first ski resort open. What did I do before full-time YouTube? AJ, great question. I worked at Target for 5.5 years. And if you go to my channel and go to my oldest videos, when I first started vlogging, you'll see I worked at Target. And like literally I'd like get home from work, start the vlog and go ride the mountain. And then I did that for a season. And then in season 2, in season 1, was Roman born? No, Roman was born in season 2, but also in season 2, I quit Target and I started working at Frito-Lay. I ran the entire chip route up here in Summit County as a chip vendor. Incredible job. But I knew that's not what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do this YouTube thing. So when I left Target, I took that job. I knew that was like a gateway job to doing YouTube full time. And it kind of gave me the opportunity to like really learn and get ready to quit and go all in on YouTube. And so 6 years ago, I quit my job with 7,000 YouTube subscribers and I went all in on this channel. And here I am. Been doing it for 6 years now, full-time YouTube. Don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I got some really cool strategies and things I'm going to implement this upcoming season. One thing I've learned is you never get comfortable with content creation because it's constantly changing and everything never stays the same and things like that. So I'm very blessed that you guys support me through these donations you guys have been giving, as well as snagging the Evolution stickers and buying products that I recommend. Obviously, I get commissions off of those. So, and then supporting my sponsors like Insta360. If you need a camera for this upcoming season, this is the best action camera you can get. Link in the description. Obviously, if you check out my description, I have all my sponsors, all my links, things like that. But people buying the Clue bindings, which are now available, as well as the Kuno optics, the goggles that I rock. So much thanks to you guys. Yeah. That's a good question. I always like a question that lets me like talk a little bit about the backstory. Me and my buddy are planning a trip to Colorado. When do you recommend? February is the best time to come to Colorado. How do you get the confidence to hit bigger jumps? I can only hit small jumps super confidently. Getting the speed for the bigger jumps scares me so much. I'd be a liar if I said I had that confidence all the time. Like it took years to build the confidence. I'm at a point now where I can roll up to like a pretty large jump set and be like, all right, I got this, like no problem. But that being said, like the 65 footers, like my butthole still puggers when I see those and I'm like, I gotta hit this or I don't want to hit this. Or like if I show up to the Midwest, I'm like, that's bigger than 40 feet. I'm not hitting that one. Like if I travel, I've learned this just because I've been doing this for a long time and risk reward. If I'm at the beginning of a trip and I roll up to a resort that has big jumps, it's like, those are cool. I'm not hitting them. Like I don't need to wreck my trip because like you could get the speed wrong and it could go wrong. For sure. But to build the confidence, you're going to hate this. Got to hit jumps. Like if you want to get good at hitting jumps, you have to hit jumps consistently, often. Hit them, and go fast. Go faster. Like go uncomfortably fast because the faster you go, it's better to go deep than it is to go to land short. So going big on jumps, once you get comfortable going bigger on jumps, then jumps become very comfortable. So I've gotten to a point where I do like actually send jumps a lot bigger and I feel a lot more comfortable now on the jumps because I actually will go deeper instead of just landing right at the sweet spot. When you mail in my stickers, did I not mail you stickers? I sent stickers last week. I sent stickers like 3 days ago. If your order hasn't shown up, which holy crap. The U.S. Postal Service has messed up so many orders this last year. But I think we are selling like 6 orders right now. 4 orders. I'll be writing sticker orders on Monday. So if you guys put in a sticker order this weekend, I will be shipping orders on Monday. But F strokes, if you ordered a sticker and it hasn't shown up in a long time, like depending on what it was, shoot me a message on Etsy and I can make sure I figure out what's going on there, because I ship them like letters. And I don't know if it's because I ship them like letters, but the U.S. Postal Service loses orders or ships back orders that have the perfectly fine mailing address on them all the time. It is my biggest issue right now that I'm having is the Postal Service. What do you use to edit your videos? Because I got an action camera and I was just wondering. I use iMovie, completely free editor, like entry level beginner editor. I started using it because I didn't have any money and I wanted to make YouTube videos. And then all of a sudden it was like, Mom, I'm getting pretty good at this editor. And I've absolutely mastered it. So I'm like, why would I change it? It works. I'm fast on it. So iMovie, you can legitimately start a successful YouTube channel using iMovie. So many people are like, wait, are you using iMovie? I'm like, yeah. Anyone have any suggestions about what to expect from Montana, specifically Big Sky? I haven't been yet, Luke, so Saturday I cannot help you. Yeah, right now, so Roberto says stickers go out at least once a week. Right now in the summertime, I do stickers once a week. In the wintertime, I will recruit Bobby, my wife, and we'll fill stickers usually every Monday and Friday in the wintertime. So the last couple seasons I've had employees, so that's helped out. I'd be a liar if I said in the winter when we're getting thousands of orders that I can keep up with them super easy, because it takes hours to fulfill orders sometimes, which I'm super thankful for. You guys are incredible snagging the Evolution stickers. It's just the reality of it. So Bobby's fulfilling lots of roles this winter. Should I hot wax my board if I forgot to put a wax layer for summer? Or how should I prep it for the season? If you didn't put a wax layer for the summer, which I never do, clean your base, like get all the dust off of it. You can use literally water and a paper towel, or if you got a base cleaner, like spray base cleaner on, clean your base, make sure it dries, wax your board. There's like the super nerdy way to do it, and then there's the way that's gonna work just fine, and that is the Joe Bro, clean your base with water, put wax on, barely scrape it, barely brush it, you'll be good. It's better than not having it. We're supposed to get about 5 inches of snow on Friday through Sunday. Adobe After Effects is a really nice tool for motion graphics. It's expensive. I thankfully have a bunch of people that I've met over the years that can do that. Anytime I need like a motion graphic or something like that, they hook me up. That's what she said. Day job. You are correct. There is nobody like JB. I appreciate it, Roberto. JB, I give you lots of credit for doing this daily. It's hard for me to get comfortable with the idea of talking on an Instagram post. I always hate how I sound. You got to get used to how you sound. I always pretend like I'm talking to you guys, people that I've met. Look at your phone or your camera like you're talking on FaceTime. But it does take a while. I mean, I wasn't good at it. Go watch the older day job. Go watch some season 1 videos and see how bad I am at talking to the camera. But I just did it. I picked horrible music and I just kept doing it. And I got better and better and better. And here we are. Do you have any experience with the Battalion 3D base on steep, icy slopes? I'd like to get some insight, as it feels like I struggle with it. Sadly, I do not have any experience with I've never even rode a Battalion. Now I think about it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever ridden a battalion. Where do you see that we get expected snow in Colorado? What app is it? Open Snow? Open Snow's a really good one. Do you have any predictions when the Midwest is going to get snow? I could check Open Snow and see, but I'm using my phone for this live stream, so I cannot check currently. Steep icy slopes. That takes guts and prayers, lots of it. I will say I hate being on an icy steep slope. That's for sure. All right, guys, I think we did it. I caught up to the chat. It's getting late. I'm usually in bed by this time. And then I still got to post a short on YouTube. I got three Instagrams and 3 TikToks up. But I don't got 3 YouTube videos up. Anyone who's watching the Seahawks game last Thursday knew what happened? I can't believe our defense. Go Pack. All right, that's the stream. I appreciate you guys. We'll be doing these twice. In the winter, when we go for 2 hours on these streams, I want to get these streams to be 2 hours in the winter. The goal isn't to stay up later. The goal is to start sooner. So we'll probably go in live at like 5:30 in the winter time, 5:30 to 7:30, so then I can put my kids to bed. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for snagging the stickers, dropping donations, watching the videos. Go watch yesterday's video if you missed it. It's a really rad one where I talk about riding in every single region in the United States. I also did a community post of the blank board that we gave to that kid, which was really rad. I'm going to grab yesterday's video for you guys, throw it in the chat so you guys can go from this live stream to that video. And I really appreciate the support, guys. You guys are incredible. Thanks for watching. Keep evolving. See you guys on Monday with a really rad announcement / like it's a rad video, but Monday's video will be sick.